has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
In the Star Wars saga, George Lucas introduced us to the idea of the Force. In the latest Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens, director J.J. Abrams continues to explore the idea of a power that is present throughout the universe. But where did the idea of the Force come from? Hi, we're the Purpose Project, and we want to introduce you to the Force in everyday life.
But before we do, we just want you to know that there are spoilers for The Force Awakens in this video.
Lucas calls himself a Buddhist Methodist, and as it turns out, Lucas was condensing more than one faith when he wrote about the Force. He said, "I wanted a concept of religion based on the premise that there is a God and there is good and evil. I began to distill the essence of all religions into what I thought was a basic idea common to all religions."
The term the Force was an excellent choice. For example, the Chinese have traditionally talked about qi, which figuratively means life force. Other cultures around the world talk about remarkably similar things.
Throughout the ages, humans have believed in a power other than themselves. Even people who once didn't believe.
Kid, I've flown from one side of this galaxy to the other. I've seen a lot of strange stuff, but I've never seen anything to make me believe there's one all-powerful force controlling everything.
Can later change their minds.
It's true. All of it.
In The Force Awakens, through encounters with Han, Maz, Kylo, and an old lightsaber, Rey discovers the Force. We believe you can discover it too. No, you won't be able to lift up fighters with your mind, convince people to drop their weapons when they don't want to, have lightning shoot out of your hands, or stop laser fire. But getting in touch with the light side of the Force has given us joy, energy, direction, and self-control. You may already know this about the Force. As Maz Kanata says, the light, it has always been there. It will guide you.
And yet Kylo Ren says to Rey, "You need a teacher. I could show you the ways of the Force." So while some of us discover this on our own, most of us need a teacher to give us direction. Lucas invented the term the Force to talk about something humans have always talked about. Judging by the movies, he believes in a power that moves through everything, and that while choosing the dark side can have fatal, devastating consequences, it is always possible to switch back to the light.
And like Lucas, our approach is influenced by both Christian and Buddhist traditions. We take the Christian approach, believing it's important to align ourselves with the light side. We've also found the Buddhist method of calming our minds down and focusing using the vehicle of meditation a great way to get in touch with that light side. What follows is an introduction to what we have discovered. You can consider it your first lesson in becoming a Jedi.
First, recall Maz Kanata's words. The Force. Just let it in. If you want to do this, you'll have to open yourself up to the possibility that there is a spiritual force in the world, and you want more of it inside of you. Turn off your phone. Find a place. Now you can literally do this anywhere. At your desk, walking down the street, sitting on a toilet. But it's easier, especially when you're beginning, to go to a serene place where you will be undisturbed. You might go to your bedroom, sit in your backyard, sit in a treehouse, go to a park early enough that there won't be anyone there. Then sit, rather than lie down so you don't fall asleep.
Set your timer. We recommend using a timer as a way of committing a set amount of time. You will put your full concentration into meditating and worry about nothing else. To begin with, set your timer for a shorter time so you don't have any excuse not to try this. I started with 5 minutes and added a minute a day until I found the amount I was happy with.
Now, while you breathe in through your nose, imagine breathing in the light side of the Force, or as Christians call him, the Holy Spirit. Imagine him filling you up. Just do this for a while.
Here's a big caution. If there really is a force, then breathing in the dark side can have horrible consequences. As we see with Vader or Kylo Ren, it's true that Lucas talks about bringing balance back to the Force, but bear in mind that what he means by that is destroying the evil empire and letting the Republic reign. Like Kylo Ren, you may believe that you'll get more power by turning to the dark side, but you can end up pretty dysfunctional and hurting people you care about.
While you meditate, monitor and direct your thoughts. It's all about dealing with your wandering mind long enough so you can begin to sense the force or the spirit that you push out or ignore otherwise. After a time, you may want to imagine something as you breathe out. For example, you could breathe out through your mouth, imagining breathing out love or justice or both. If you find yourself switching from the light side of the force or spirit to God or Jesus, or from love to love and justice or gratitude or something else that's positive, go with it. Let this new spirit that you're discovering lead you. But if you find your mind wandering off topic or switching to something dark or dysfunctional, gently turn yourself away from it and bring yourself back to what you want to meditate about.
Be persistent. You might not notice any positive effects at first, but as you continue to do this, you will.
If there really is a force, then if you quiet your mind and direct it towards the force, there's a chance you'll start to feel the force. For example, if you start to be thinking something in your mind or feel something in your body that doesn't seem quite like your usual self, then pay attention to it. Your thoughts may be going to an important place you need to reflect on. In their bodies, people often experience feeling things like energy, heat, goosebumps, or even sweating. If you experience unusual sensations, ask yourself what thoughts might be giving rise to the sensations. If you pay attention, this force will guide you, as he has guided me for 20 years. Thanks for your time. If you want us to make more videos, subscribe to us and let us know if you want videos on science and the Force, world religions and Star Wars, more meditation exercises that have helped us experience the Force, or something else. If you want to talk to us, send us a direct message through our YouTube channel. Perhaps you'll find that for you too, the longing that you seek is not behind you, but in front of you.